Omar and his family have been displaced 5 times during the Syrian conflict. He's originally from Qibat al-Imam in the west central province of Hama, but he hasn't been home in years.
The first time we fled was in 2013 because fighting started. We stayed in a nearby village for a month. Then the regime took control of Taibat al-Imam and we went back. Then I was arrested and went to jail for 3.5 years. My family had a really hard time. I was released in 2016 and then more fighting started at Taibat al-Imam. So we left and went to Rufa, and then fighting forced us to Kalat al-Madik, and then we went to Aqrabat, and now we are here.
2 weeks ago, he and 25 members of his family, 12 of them children, fled for the latest time. They left Aleppo province due to regime bombardment.
Rockets started to fall around the apartment we were staying. The explosions were so strong and the doors started to break and the windows shattered. It was late at night and we were completely terrorized. We decided to wait for the morning, and if we didn't die, we would leave.
But even though Omar has taken his family out of the line of fire, they're struggling to survive the difficult conditions in northern Idlib.
The children were crying and it was cold. We drove with them in the back of the truck. By the time we arrived and got the tents set up to get the kids out of the cold, they were already sick. We've spent the last few days trying to get treatment for the children. They have fevers and others are constantly coughing. Even my sister is supposed to give birth in a few days and we have nowhere to take her.
Tens of thousands of children like these are living in very poor conditions here in northern Syria. Over 900,000 people have been displaced since December, and there's no sign of any relief anytime soon. Khalid is Omar's nephew. He says the difficult 15-kilometer journey north took more than 4 hours.
When we left Aqrabat, the roads were filled with people. Then a large truck stalled on the road and we couldn't move. We stopped there for a few hours. My cousins and I were frozen. Then we came to the camp and had to move all the rocks and pour some cement to set up the tent. It was tough work. My cousins and uncles all pitched in, but we don't have any heating right now. And at night we can barely sleep because of the cold.
Local aid organizations say there are more than 2 million people living like Khalid and his family in tents near the Turkish border. And as the regime continues to advance against the opposition in Idlib province, this family is concerned they may have to flee once again. Obaida Hitto, TRT World, Northern Idlib, Syria.